he just got to be consistent, and he gonna be good.
Yeah.
So them 2 albums for sure. Then Meek, out of Meek and Pusha is like,
I think it goes on like what you want to hear. Like
yeah,
I would always put that Meek album before that Pusha album, just because like Pusha album school is lyrical, you know, got a little content, a lot of drug content, which is what he does, but it's just it didn't really talk about much for me. Like
because he was strictly on one thing. It's like, you know, that drug shit. So it's like, if you really can't vibe to that or relate to it, because, you know, everybody can't relate to what you're talking about. Right. So it's like, I can't really vibe to this.
And the only reason why I really like Pusha is wordplay, like his lyrics, like it's amazed me how you could rap about drugs for 10 years in different ways and just keep coming. Like that's mad impressive to me. Like but to keep talking about one, say he's talking about one topic, like wordplay, he deliver it differently. Yeah. And he keeps spinning it and keep relating it to like what we do now. It's just dope. Like
Pusha definitely dope. Yeah, I probably had to agree with you on that too, because it's like everything else, it wasn't really no albums that really was like, alright, them shit's dope for me, to me, this year. I think it was kind of like dry this year. But I think this year is going to be some dope albums being put out. But Meek album, yeah, I definitely fuck with Meek album.
If we talking about like albums and things like that, like how do you feel about, you know, Grammys and awards, like, you know, different type of award shows when they come to critiquing rap music, hip hop? Like, how you feel about that? And the only reason why I ask because the Grammys coming soon and J-Rock album's not up there. Right. I don't know if Pusha T album, I doubt it. I mean, I think it is, but it's just like a lot of good music or good albums that was out would not be on that stage of awards. Like, I don't think, honestly, I could be wrong, I don't think J-Rock will ever really be mentioned in a Grammy nominee, depending, even if his album's great or not. Like, I just say person he is and his background of he don't have the numbers. It's a numbers game. Somebody's telling me.
Yeah, it's certain artists, like they ain't gonna have that superstar status. Where, you know, their fan base is crazy, you know what I'm saying? And J-Rock, he's a dope artist. I believe he probably can be nominated one day, but far as winning a lot, I don't think that's going to happen. But it's a possibility he can win one, win two, who knows, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, this year right here that just passed, 2018, that was it for him. So it's like, he got to move smart from here on out, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, eyes is on you now, you feel me? You got a lot of eyes on you right now.
Everybody know that the album's great, so now you just got to keep it, you got to build off that momentum. Right. You got to keep it going.
You just got to be consistent next to Kendrick Lamar, one of the, you know, top rappers in the game. So it's like, you there, so you just got to keep making them footsteps towards, you know, greatness. But far as I think they did a good job with Nipsey album. You know what I'm saying? His album nominated for best rap album. So I think this year
undeniable, though.
They kind of I think this year they kind of, cause don't get me wrong, I seen where people, you know, listed, I guess, best top 5, let's say, albums, rap albums of the year. And I ain't seen Nipsey up there, like, throughout social media, I've been seeing stuff like that or whatever, but that could be stuff people, you know, just making or whatever, like memes and stuff like that. But it's like, I still think Nipsey don't get that full recognition and attention that he should get, especially off this album. But, I mean, it's a working process. He in there, he got nominated, so we gonna see what happens. Even though I know they probably not gonna give it to him. Because
he's in categories with Cardi B and Travis Scott. Exactly. And I think their numbers, and as much as they did this, they was always in the light. Definitely. So I think Grammy's going to play more of how it looked versus... if you're going by numbers, Travis Scott probably got it. If you're going by hype, Cardi B, she had a very good year. So And everybody just he deserved it, gave Nipsey a whole lot of love and praise. So he was like, you know what, we're going to throw Nipsey in there. So,
cause that is based off them Grammys. That right there is that status. Like, and Nipsey ain't got that superstar status yet. You know what I'm saying? I think Cardi do. She got the superstar status where she got a huge fan base. You mention her name, you know, older people know who she are, younger people know who she are. We mention Nipsey name, older person might don't know who we talking about. Like, Nipsey who? Nipsey what?
Yeah, because he...
You feel me?
He wasn't even commercial. Like, they didn't even play live music on the radio either. So I don't even understand how they even put him in the category. Like, they really went out their way to listen to music, or did they just go off with what they seen and say, you know what, we've seen this so many times, let's just throw it in there. Because, you know, like, I feel like a lot of these award shows is getting a bad rep to a degree. So I feel like maybe it was just a ploy to get people to look like, oh, Nipsey, granted. Not saying they threw a bone, but I just... it may not be genuine.
Yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying?
It's a possibility. Yeah, a possibility.
So, like, you know, when you get, like, once you get to that point, like, do awards and stuff mean something to you when you get there? Or like, what solidifies that you made it to you? Like, is it the awards? Is it just, you know, the commercial, you know, music and accolades? Is it all around numbers, the big checks, endorsements? I don't know, like...
I like, to be honest, I prefer to... If I could do this without the fame, that'd be dope. But to say that I'm there, that I made it, it depends. It depends on the artist, because it's different for everybody. Some people don't care about awards. They claim they don't care about awards. I mean, who don't like accomplishments and, you know, being rewarded for something that you created and stuff like that. But some people don't care for awards. Some people do care for awards. Me winning the Grammy, I would say I'm definitely here. Like, I'm definitely in the door. I definitely made it, because it's like I'm on like a big platform where we talking about strictly music with all genres. So it's like, this ain't just no hip hop award. This is like, we got pop, we got R&B, we got rock, metal, everything. So that, yeah, I can say, oh yeah, I made it. Grammys, cause I would love to receive a Grammy. I mean, who wouldn't? Said people, you know, that got like over 20, like Jay-Z, people like that. Different people. But I could also say selling out like arenas, stadiums, especially stadiums. When you could do a stadium by yourself, that's like, you know, ain't too many artists that could do that. So if you could do a stadium by yourself, that's huge right there. That's when I know, like, yo, I made it to the max. Like, cause you gotta think about it. Football stadiums hold like 80,000, 70-something thousand people. You feel me?
They all come to see you.
Right, and then arenas, they hold like max capacity, probably like 20,000, 19, 18, something like that, which is huge. Cause you got some artists that's just still in ballrooms that hold like probably like a couple thousand people type shit. But to do a stadium where 2 football teams play, soccer teams play, everybody come to see, and it's just you. Everybody coming to see you, damn near like 100,000 people. That's huge right there. So
you definitely made it. If you're doing that, you definitely made it.
So and then I know that gotta be like one of the greatest feelings in the world, just to, you know, do an event, and then you got everybody coming to see you, and everybody just chanting your name, knowing your lyrics from word to word. That gotta be one of the greatest feelings in the world. So I definitely think that right there, like, yeah, definitely made it. So, you know, it's different for everybody though.
Okay, like going into is anybody in Jersey? Let me switch my question. So, what is the Jersey sound if we're talking about rap? So, you know how they say down south has a sound? Yeah. Or New York has a sound. Right. So, I know it's a lot of Jersey artists that came out, but I feel like they all had different sounds. Like Fetty Wap sounds completely different from Lauryn Hill, or whoever. But like, what do you think the sound is for Jersey? Or we don't have one. It's just we're influenced by so many people that.
Being that you mentioned Fetty, I'm gonna say, to be honest, Fetty don't sound like Jersey. I'm gonna get into what Jersey sound like. Fetty don't sound like Jersey. He is Jersey. You can't knock that. He is Jersey, but he don't have that Jersey sound. I'd probably say he's more going towards like that South sound, you know, you doing the singing, auto-tune, and all that shit. But Jersey sound, I don't think we have a specific sound, but you know when you hear it's basically like East Coast rap, so it's probably like a mixture of, if you want to say, but I think they sound the same. Like we in between Philly and New York, so we had Philly rapper, you had New York rapper. I guess we in between there, but we have our own sound. Basically, it's like, you know, it's Jersey when you hear what they talking about. You know what I'm saying? But it's basically that East Coast sound. You get that you know, that Nas, the storytelling, the whole with the metaphors and deep punchlines. You get the, I don't know, you just it's just that, I think it's just an East Coast thing.
I think what happened with music and sound, I feel like no area in this country has their own sound anymore. Because when I listen to A Boogie, he don't sound like a New York artist that you would usually hear. Like,
right.
I would say Troy Ave probably sound like a New York artist. Yeah. But it's a lot of people, like even down, like something like J.I. Where's J.I.D. from? Is he from down south?
Know. Yeah, I'm not even sure.
If he's
That's
from
Cole
down south,
artist, right?
Yeah, if he's from down south, or is he from? I don't know where he's from. He don't sound like.
He kind of sound like Kendrick. I don't even know what you would consider that sound, because I won't say that's not really West Coast.
Exactly. So I feel like the times has changed. People have like elevated, or they're inspired by different people now.
Yeah.
Like before, like since we're like open to so much now, you hear more where everybody else is from. So you just take bits and you just do what works for you.
And then I don't even think it's just that. I think it's people just running with the sound that's popping right now.
Yeah,
so, you know what I'm saying? You got because a lot of these artists sound the same. So some people, if you ain't really into the, you know, the music that's out now, the generation that's out now, everybody gonna sound the same. So it's like, damn, who this? Like, you know, they all kind of got like that same sound when they, you know, they do little melodies, and then they, you know, they singing on the hooks and stuff like that, and do the simple riddles and stuff. So it's like, that's what's popping. So it's like, why not do what's popping? This what they like. Let me have that same sound and probably add my own little twist to it. You know what I'm saying, to make me a little different. But I mean, you have to do that, but you really don't, because you want to get at people what they want, but at the same time, you want to be true to yourself, and you want to put out that music that you know and that's coming from the heart. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you don't want to just transform into this whole different artist, but at the same time, play around with them a little bit. That's what y'all want. I'm gonna get that to y'all, but at the same time, I'm gonna do me too. So
you're saying you'll do a little auto-tune here and there?
I mean, on a couple songs, I added auto-tune, but I won't go like full effect of auto-tune, because I really don't like it. But if I feel like it could like tweak my voice a little bit to make me sound a little better, then I would